Welcome back to the Oblivion Show, everybody. I'm here with my boy Sebastian, aka Sunfish Music, and we're today interviewing all the way over there, White Claw. He is a
It's White
filming.
Hawk.
Don't be my new Max. I don't need any more of that chaotic stress in my life.
White claw, bro.
Oh, I just realized
Like
that's
the
not your
drink?
name. We'll start over.
Like the
Okay.
fucking drink? What happened?
I don't know.
What's up?
I saw my glasses and
Take off the glasses. Do you
Yeah,
want
just take out the glasses.
all right, here we go. Welcome back to the Oblivion Show, everybody. I'm joined by my boy Sunfish Music, and today we're gonna be interviewing White Hawk. So tell us, what do you do?
So I am a voice actor. I am an editor, director, scriptwriter, and a prop maker.
how did you guys meet each other again? Say it for the chat.
He basically just found my Instagram page, and we just talked from there.
Nice. Yeah, that's how me and Dalton met as well. I think he found me on Instagram or something.
Actually, I found Gino, and then I looked at who Gino was. I think Gino was following you. I don't know. I looked
Oh,
at
that's
somebody's following, and I saw it was Sunfish, and I was like, "That's a dubstep producer." And then I was desperate, so I clicked on a name. Then I listened to it, and I was like, "I like it." And then I messaged you. I was
Oh,
like,
what did
I
you
sent
listen to? That's interesting.
that hardstyle thingy, whatever it was,
Ah, okay.
the
Okay.
remix. But it was, but it was. I listened to something. All
You're
right,
like, this isn't fucking dubstep. Like,
It was no. It was probably like I listened to some kind of snippet, and then I'm not gonna lie, I was desperate for like any artist, so I was like help, and then I sent you one of my like pre-written messages saying like, hey, we're looking for a rhythm artist for our label, like pop out or something, and then you're like okay, and then I added you. And Mask was being Mask in the chat, going like saying weird stuff, and then you're like, I'm just here to make music, and I was like, same, bro. And then we started a Rumble collab, and we didn't really finish.
right, yeah, it's a remix. Well, no. Okay, so I've actually been working on that. Like, I really want to finish that. I was even working on it last night, but I think I can send you what I have because it's pretty dope. It's like I made something very different from your drop essentially.
I want to hear it because my job was
Yeah.
like 90% preset that I had already like worked on. It was like an old drop idea that I had. There was like oh, let's make this kind of like hybridy trap drop thingy. So,
Yeah.
you
So,
know.
yo, why don't you tell us about the project that you want to enlist Nick in?
Okay. 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 So, if y'all didn't know, a few days ago, aka yesterday, I went on my Instagram and I asked everybody, I was like, yo, I have an idea. And this is something I don't even think that has been done. It could have been done. I thought of it first. But it was, what if we did a podcast, right? But it was like a TV show, you know? So it was like, I was like, think about this. Like, say you want to watch a Marvel movie, you can't watch it. It's a podcast. So much better. Because it's like, what if you're trying to because I do this sometimes. It's like I get Disney Plus shoved in my pocket. I just walk on. I'm listening to it on my headphones. But think about this. How dope would it be if I could put my earbuds in, Spotify, press play, episode one of this new show is going on, stuff like that. So I'm like, I think that's a good idea. So I went to no, not Spotify. I went to my Instagram and I was like, yo guys, I have an idea. The options I gave them: Marvel, DC, Miles Morales, and then like a Disney and Lion King specifically. I don't know why. That's on me. That's messed up, but that's on me. So I said like vote now, and then everybody on my Instagram, don't know why, they voted like I think it was 89% for the Lion King, and then like 12% for Miles Morales. Which the 12%, I will not lie, that was me. I voted for Miles Morales. I voted because I was like, I want to do a Spider-Man type thing. So then I I looked and I was like, oh, good Christ, how am I going to do this? So then I looked and I actually found it. There's three different things, and I'm just going to repeat what I said in the YouTube video. There's three different things, guys, that I could do. Lion King, the original movie, which I don't know how I'm going to spin that off because that'll be kind of backlashy. because everybody loves that original movie. You can't redo that one. They already tried. That fucked up. Then we have the second one, which was again, I don't know anything about the second one, but it was this. I know there was a second one. I could have spun that off somehow. And then I thought of, well, I didn't think of it. I googled it, but then I found the series. It was called The Lion Guard, and I was like, that seems appropriate. So I put them up in a poll, and I was like, people vote, and then they voted, and it was all of them were like Lion Guard. I voted for Lion King too because I don't know what that is. So it was like everybody just zoomed in on Lion Guard. So I was like, crap! I promised you guys I would do something. I don't want to do this because I don't know what I'm talking about. And that's why I think I posted on my story too. I was like, I'm going to find somebody who can help me figure out what this is and write it because I don't want it to be disrespectful to like the community of people who love The Lion King and stuff like that. Because like, I don't know anything. I've
Yeah,
watched the.
you don't want to diss the Lion King stand, bro.
Yeah, I can't, or I'll get canceled and they won't listen to my music. And I need record deals. So it was more of like, I had to like find people all around. I was like, give me you, give me you, give me you. Let's make a banger. And so I was like, let's do this. So I literally don't even have a story, but I'm trying to get voice actors right now. I'm trying to literally like learn this thing so I can make a story.
Yo. Okay, can I like have a minor role in it as a voice actor? I think that would be really funny. I can like do it. No, I can like do it. I used to be like a theater kid, bro. True story. Before I made music.
Well, if you want to, the link will be in the description so you can audition.
All right, sounds good. Is that it?
Nope, I'm still going. All right. So, White Hawk, do you have any tips for upcoming directors or voice actors?
For directors, I just remain calm, stay focused, try to come up with the best story possible. Especially, you gotta be patient when it comes to the casting, because that takes a lot of time to come up with. It can be a bit of a struggle, but if you know the right amount of people, then you're already set. You just ask them if they want to be a part of it, and if they say yes, you're golden.
All right. Can you tell can you tell people how hard is this?
Breathe.
Yeah, just inhale, exhale, man. Inspiration.
Yeah, do that one, do that. All right. White Hawk, who is your biggest inspiration that gets you to want to wake up every morning?
My biggest inspiration, um, to be honest, I know that this isn't Lion Guard related, but I gotta go with Jamie Lee Curtis because I actually had a chance to talk with Jamie the other month about the last chapter of the Halloween franchise, and I wasn't expecting to get a call from Jamie because my one friend surprised me because I got home from work. I got a message from my friend, and she's like, "Hey, you got a call about 5." I was like, okay. And then my phone rings at 5. Turns out I went on Google Meet. Turns out Jamie Lee Curtis was there. I was like, this is not happening.
Isn't she the one who did like the Halloween films?
Yeah.
I like her work. But I think it's definitely a great thing that you get to meet people of the craft who have done it prior because I think it provides awareness to
To
the
it's really great. It's really great that you're meeting people. You know, I think.
Yes.
Really,
Yes.
really getting those recommendation letters. You know, getting those contacts. Just yeah.
Yes, getting out there.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
Yeah. So, all right, what's your favorite TV show? Simple.
Oh, hands down, Lion Guard, hands down.
Okay. Do you think you know the most out of everybody in the world? Like trivia.
Uh, maybe I'm not that well, but I'm decent.
Okay. So how hard is it to film make?
Well, in your situation, you're an up and comer starting your first project. Your first project, it's a pain, but once you start getting more project ideas out, it'll be a lot easier for you to get everything situated and stuff.
One more question I think that I have is, do you want to tell us about any any upcoming like projects or anything like that?
So I recently just uploaded a casting call on my YouTube page called The Lion Guard Twisted Bound, and what that story is telling me is that it takes place right after season three. But I did a actually my first project like 2 years ago, and somehow that was the highest most watched project on my page. And then I had Twisted Bound, but I didn't have a chance to actually do it because I was in the process of finishing the script and picking the characters that I want to use. So I finished it yesterday. I uploaded the casting call, and I'm looking at auditions and deciding. So
All right, I have an interesting question about that. How many auditions have you received already?
16.
Damn.
I have one, and he tried to apply for two.
Some people can audition for more than one character. That's what I normally do. But then I decide which voice or character per se that they can be.
Well, it's more
Yo,
off
I'm gonna
of
jump back on my phone.
cool. It was more off of it was his. It's like I liked his voice, but he didn't sound like a narrator. You know what I'm trying to say? It was
Yeah.
like because I need a narrator because obviously like a podcast you can't watch it. It's more
Hmm.
of a you're listening. So I need somebody to go like like the fastest cheetah did this or something like that. So
Yeah,
it
exactly.
was more of a his voice was like a voice actor. You know what I'm saying? That's such a
Yeah.
bad way to put it. It was the voice he had was like a it just sounded like a character. So what I told him is I was like, which do you want? Do you want the narrator? Or do you want the voice actor? He's like, I want to do the voice acting, and I'm like, all right. And then I had to take his like submissions off or whatever, just like open the roll back up. But it's more of a I don't even know how to spread awareness to it because it's like I've messaged a few people that I saw. One of let me see their names. I gotta check because I don't want to mess up anybody's name. Her name is Autumn River.
She is one of the best that I've worked with. Oh my god. I've worked with her for so long. She is the top recommendation from me.
Yeah, because I was like, I randomly I clicked on your profile actually, and then I she like popped up as a recommended, so I was like, I'll ask. And then
She she is one of the best to work with, I'm telling you.
yeah, because I mean I don't really know what she's gonna do. I just told her I was like, if you have any spare time or whatever to like do like a vote, like a voiceover of some character, anything like that. I'm like, well, what do you think? Is she like a voice actor
She is like
or?
me, a director, film, script writer, voice actor, pretty much anything I do, pretty much. Besides the prop making.
Yeah. How is that by the way? What do you do? Just make like bloody masks or stuff?
I actually just got done working on a Michael Myers mask, but I have it currently on display at like a convention right now. But I did get done with another prop, and it's something I can actually use. So,
Okay, so it's
and I,
like do you get paid for like putting your thing at a convention?
oh yeah, I get paid for it.
Nice. You pulling in the racks?
I wouldn't say that much.
Dude, I feel like I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like people need to focus more on like the tiny people. Like I feel like I feel like there's a lot of people that wouldn't be as like generous as you like to get on like stuff to try to actually help me out because like I everybody knows I am no director at least right now because it's more of my whole thing is I'm a musician, I'm doing this, I'm
Hmm.
doing that and stuff like that. So it's more of a I think a lot of people would go like, dude, like you don't even know what this show is that you're trying to film or like whatever. You don't even know what you're like making right now, which is why I'm like I'm pouring in the hours of my life to watch this show right now so I can make it a hopefully enjoyable experience for people who decide to even watch it.
Hmm. But yeah, back to the prop topic. I recently just got done with another prop that I all I had to do was apply the stickers to it. I had to do it very carefully because those shipping labels can be a pain to get on.
Right. I don't know. I have a question. I feel like this will be kind of controversial, but I feel like it's a good question because it's kind of like I don't know, it's a real question. It's not one of the funny questions. It's more of this is a
Hmm.
real question. I feel like people are so judgmental. Do you ever get judged for like, because I've had so many people that were saying this to me when I announced the project idea. Like, do you ever have people that are just like, why are you doing a kid show? Like, why are you focusing your life on a kid show? Like, you're 20, like all this and this and this. Like, I feel like people have already done that towards me. They've been like, dude, why are you doing a kid show?
Honestly, that has never happened to me because ever since I started 3 years ago, people have been asking me like they were asking my friend that I was in a project with, and friggin' they're like, "So when are you gonna bring this guy back?" I was like, and she's like, "Oh, I don't know, maybe he can do his own stuff." I was like, "Oh, I hope he does."
That's interesting. Maybe it's because I built myself as like a musician, not like a director or whatever. I don't know. I honestly think that's kind of weird how I'm like, everybody's kind of just like, dude, you do realize this is a kid show, right? And I'm like,
Yes.
I didn't know that until, I mean, I don't even really see it as a kid show because I made the mistake on going on Wattpad to try to figure out what this show was. And oh my God, the people there, you know, like, like I was trying to literally it turned out in the video as like a blooper kind of. It was where I made fun of it, but it was that I had seen this website called Wattpad where everybody was like, "Oh yeah, go here, you'll get ideas for like fan fictions or whatever," which is kind of I guess
Yeah,
what the show was.
Wattpad is basically they express their own story and then just make it into like a little book or something like that. For me, when I started, I just thought of ideas, picked what characters to use, and I just made a story from there.
I feel like that's probably why I should watch the actual series is because it's more of it's like I don't know any of the characters. I don't know the storylines. I don't know like people are telling me like do a ship or something. I'm like I don't know like who ships what. So it's
So basically, a ship is basically two characters that people like the most. They want them to be dating, like they want them to be together.
so who would the what's his name? Kion? What would he be shipping?
Most people would say Foley, which is the cheetah, which makes sense because they've known each other since the beginning. But since season 3 came out, Kion has fallen in love with Rani, which is a lioness and queen of the tree of life, but with no king. So she proposed to Kion if he should be king and go by her side.
So oh God, these are such confusing storylines. Okay, so how would
It's
that work?
confusing. It's confusing, but it'll make more sense when you watch it.
I was gonna say I need to understand. Also, if say hypothetically he went with the cheetah, I don't know what the name is, but like he goes with the cheetah. How does like like how does that work when like you know what I'm saying?
Technically, that wouldn't be working correctly if that were the case, but Foley has found herself a love interest later on in the show. I think it was like late season 2, I think.
Oh, so she found someone better. She broke his heart.
I wouldn't say someone better because Kion still supports her either way.
Okay, I'm literally just gonna watch this show so I can figure out what's going on because I feel like you're explaining it well. I just don't get it.
It'll make more sense when you watch it.
I got you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it then. But yeah, dude, I really appreciate your time here today. I feel like this is fun. Definitely, I will definitely. I think I'm not even gonna lie. I've enjoyed talking to you privately in the DMs and stuff like that. I think you're funny. You have good ideas and stuff like that. You're very helpful with my ideas. So I'm definitely going to. I'm trying to continue this thing anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna go watch this show because everybody's probably gonna hate me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do appreciate it though. And if you followed, I love you and we'll be together forever.